Three.
Hello, this is Aniket from Sports Event Management, and today we will be talking about what the structure should be for organizing the event. First of all, in order to plan the event, we need to understand that the whole event requires what kind of structure and what are the steps and at what time duration we have to execute those or we need to plan those so that we can have a good event. So today's topic will be on structure of event planning. So majorly the structure is divided into three phases. The first phase is planning phase. Second phase is getting the resources aligned. Third is marketing phase. And then in final there will be directly the event day. So these three phases are used for planning, that is pre-event, then on event, and then post event. So the whole you can say that the whole duration of any event can be anywhere between 3 to 6 months. Now when we talk about the planning phase, that time we are not sure about any information and we are trying to gather the information, and to gather the information, the most important thing which we need to gather is the location and the dates. In order to finalize the location and the dates, there needs to be certain kind of venue recce which is needed to be done, and this venue recce is supposed to be done by operations manager. So technically the person needs to go to the city and he needs to enter to the venue and he needs to check for multiple venues options and he needs to do the recce of all the multiple venues, get the quotations, get the amenities what all are the venue providing, and then we have a clear idea whether we want to do the event over there or no. Now we will discuss more seriously about venue recce and finalizing the dates in the next episode, but today we will only understand the structure of what all things needs to be done. So once you go to the venue and do the venue recce, then we will move towards the next plan, that is resource. So let's say this you did maybe 3 months ahead. So let's say your event is on 1st of June. So this activity of planning needs to be done 3 months in advance. So that will be March, 1st of March. So April, May, and then 1st June. So you will get March whole month, April, May, and 1st June. Now you have to do resources. You have to get all the resources in place. So once you finalize the location and once you finalize the dates, you will start getting the quotations of what is the actual cost which is gonna be required. So in the planning phase, your first idea should be that you need to get certain things 110% under your control. So at this phase, what all things are those that you need to get under your control? First is budget. So in this planning phase, you need to have the budget. You need to have the budget of what are the expenses, and you need to have the complete plan, blueprint of the venue. Third, in planning phase, you also require to create a brochure which is gonna go out and attract teams, schools, clubs, whatever is your target audience, they will require a brochure, and in brochure you will require the content. So in content you will require the location, the dates, you will require the few certain sizes, because the proposals are not just one, there are other proposals also, like sponsorship proposals and all, but brochure is important. So brochure you need to get into your hand. Fourth is sponsorship proposal. Okay. Fifth is your tie-ups. So what do you mean by tie-ups? So in event, let's say you are organizing on a bigger scale. Let's say you are organizing on a pan-India basis. So of course there will be tie-ups at the local areas. Local partners will be associated. So your tie-ups, I'm not saying the events of the events needs to be executed on by then. I'm saying the tie-ups should be known by you. Let's say you are organizing a national level event in Delhi, and you have teams, you have tie-ups in Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, different cities. So now these tie-ups, at least you should be know about them, that this person is gonna be tying up with you for this location, that person will be tying up with you for another location. So all your tie-ups needs to be done, your budget needs to be done, your blueprint of the venue needs to be done, your brochure, sponsorship proposal, and yeah, promo video. And website, flyer, visiting card. These are the few other things which you require. I hope you have gone through it. Okay. Super. So now we have completed the planning phase. You have the complete idea what the plan will be, but that's not it. The planning phase continues for the other levels also. But in the second is resource. You have to get the resources aligned. Now to align the resources, what do you mean? So when we talk about resource getting it aligned, we talk about your internal team. So here you have to get all the 5 partners or the 5 officers in place. Then you have to get the managers or hire the managers in place, because in the end they are gonna run the show. You have the plan, but again you need a team to execute them, right? So managers are required, and under managers there are a lot of executives which are required. So to get all these resources aligned, you need to run recruitment posts. So you have to run recruitment post on LinkedIn, maybe on Internshala. You have to do lot of you need to speak to different sports management institutes, so they can they can give you some interns. You have to go through lot of profiles. You need to hire few agencies, maybe from Naukri.com, and try to get people on board for 3 months project, 6 months project. You're not paying them a huge salary, but you need to get them on contract for a short duration, for 3 months or 6 months. So now once you have the team, then you can execute the plan. And because once you have the plan, only then you can speak to the sponsors and tell them, okay, I'm giving you this banner space and you give us XYZ amount, so that we can give you branding. But the branding will only work if you have lot of viewership and followership, and followership will come when you have content creation team in place. So content creation team is the team which does the production, which does the recording of the event. Once you have the team in place, then only you have content. Once you have content in place, then you have sponsors. Once you have sponsors in place, then you can actually run the event in a profitable manner. So third is marketing of the event. Now what do you understand by marketing? When we talk about marketing, it is about sales pitch for the teams. They have to pay the registration fees. It Marketing is also about closing the sponsorship deals. Marketing is also about doing the alliance with media partners, and getting media on board. So there are different sports channel. We speak to them. We do a barter deal that you cover our sports. We will do branding of your channel on our website, on our social media. And if they come on barter, then you save lot of money, or else you will have to pay XYZ amount for them to shoot the content. Now once you have the media partner are those channels who already have lot of subscribers, and they are consuming the same content which you are trying to create. So suppose there is a football content creator who is having a media agency, then he will have maybe 100,000 or lakhs of subscribers or viewers already consuming the content, not by your event but by the previous event organized by somebody else. So now he has a good channel with lot of viewers of the same TG, that is football audience. So you speak to them that okay, are you interested to cover up the content? Maybe they will charge XYZ amount. It usually the content creation goes in lakhs because the camera costs are little bit expensive. So if you can get them on board in collaboration, that will save a lot of your money. Biggest channels are Star Sports, ESPN, big channels. These are the biggest content creators so far in the industry. Once they come on board, you can use their numbers, the lakhs and millions of followers, to project on your sponsorship proposal and say that hey, I have so many viewership on my event because I have tied up with XYZ channel, and why don't you sponsor us, and this is the plan, this is the event which we will be executing. So you have something in writing, and you also need to mention that which all teams are going to participate in your event, because until and unless you put that sponsor is not gonna entertain you. So let's say there are 10 teams which are not that famous, but they have 5,000 10,000 subscribers, 5,000 10,000 viewers, maybe Instagram or something, a small channel, but they have a genuine small community and different society. So you can use that content on your sponsorship proposal. That's this team is coming, that team is coming, so your presentation also becomes great. That's why I said that all the tie-ups mean the same, that you have XYZ clubs under you the participating teams under you and everything. Last is in marketing, you manage all those things, and then we come on the event day. So when we talk about the event day, it is hardcore execution. That means your complete team is on throttle. So on event day, the event day will look something like this. The teams are arriving. You have your hospitality team which is escorting them from the railway stations or airports. They are taking them and checking into the hotels, and then the accommodation and logistics are managing their buses. They come to the hotel, they check in, then the coaches, there are some meetings with the coaches to explain the rules and regulation of the games. Then there are few other meetings which are internal, which are for officials. Then there is opening ceremony which is being organized. Again, the teams from the hotel, they go to the stadium, there is a grand opening ceremony. Then once the opening ceremony is done, they go back to the hotel, and once they go back to the hotel, next day they have a match. So they need to know the schedule, they need to know the draws, they need to know the fixtures. So your team will go and explain them the fixtures, they can forward them the fixtures, and that's how the whole event flow moves ahead. The production teams come, you settle them down, you give them some snacks, they set up the wires, they set up the cameras, angle and everything, and so. So the whole production team also comes into place. Once that is done, the match actually starts, referee whistles, then there is another team which is taking the contents from drone, they are taking from the other cameras, maybe they are taking photographs on high resolution, all these content is getting captured. There is editing team which is sitting and executing making the videos, that you're uploading details on the website, that so and so match versus so and so, you're drawing out fixtures on public. So all these things happen simultaneously on the event day. So that's what is going to happen in the event day. And last is in post event. In post event, it is more like a production of the whole matches and then posting on the YouTube channel or social media. There are few photographs, there will be hundreds of photographs from which the best photographs are being selected, and that those photographs are posted. And there will be lot of review videos, that how was your experience, did they enjoy and all the drone shots, maybe if you all have taken, then those all shots will come into play. And the post event is more like thank you and even the closure of the accounts, because the account started at this phase, then at the end we will close the whole accounts. So all these things, maybe declaring of the scores on the website, uploading all the data on your hard drive of the whole match, that's all gonna happen in the post event production. So this is the more or less the whole flow. We will talk about this complete structure one by one in the next 27 days. It's a 30 episode 30 chapter program. This is the third chapter where you are at, and by the end of all the chapters, you will have the complete idea of how to execute it. I just gave you an overview, and from tomorrow we will start the planning phase. Just want to cover a small bit of the first episode, that what exactly are what exactly are the expectations from event organizers. So what is that people expect from event organizers? So there are two major expectations. First is fairness in the match play. That's the primary expectations from the teams, that the matches are fair. So organizer is not rigging anything. So you have to not be part of the official team. You have to be outside the official team. So you get the good team of officials which will do a good refereeing. And the second expectations is their accommodation, food and logistic experience. The whole tournament experience needs to be smooth. They don't require a very good hotel or very good accommodation or very good food or very amazing buses, but they require the transition to happen smoothly, so there is no rough edges to it. So if you just handle these two things, the teams will be happy. But that's not the only thing which we are organizing the event for. There are sponsors we need to keep happy. There are viewers which we also need to keep happy. So for viewer, it is only that the content needs to come on time and that the content needs to be of good quality. For sponsors, their visibility is what matters them the most, and that the number of viewership which you have committed them, that you give them by the end of the tournament. If these all 3-4 things we take into consideration, that's all the expectation from the event organizer, and that's what we need to deliver. And we can only deliver if we have the right guidance, and I'm here for you all to take you through the complete process. In the next 27 days we will finish the whole long process of 3 to 6 months, and that's how we are gonna achieve. And please, once again, also check our website, that is games.ur.com. You will get some ideas on how to get associated with us. If you are already established local event organizer, you all can connect with us and we can have a good business together. Thank you.